All right, so not an ideal opening 7, to be fair, but this hand isn't horrible. It's not great. I'm really hoping that I get to, or not get thought seized and draw a 0 mana artifact creature within the next few draws, but yeah, sure.
All right, this hand is okay. I mean, we have this early, and then we have a bunch of expensive stuff, but hopefully it's okay. So.
All right, so the odds of me attacking with Mutavault on turn 2 are not very high, so I'm not going to lead with it. I'm going to start with, I don't really want to give Brian mana either, so I'm going to start with Island. Say go. Could be wrong, but.
Well, I drew that, so I'm going to try with it. And I think we don't want that because we already have plenty of those, so I'm going to bottom it.
All right. That was, not a great draw. It could be very good soon, but we'll play this and say go. 0 creatures in play for military intelligence. Oh yeah.
just the right number.
Yeah.
All right. I am going to just play a Caves of Koilos and say go.
All right. Well, Brian's probably got a bunch of removal spells in hand, so I don't really want to go crazy here. Okay. Well, I don't think that does anything. We'll just play. I don't really want to attack a Mutavault. I think I'm going to need that mana. We don't really want to. Man, this deck's hard to play. I'm just going to say go. He's already got enough black, but now he doesn't have to take black for his caves, but whatever.
Sweet, now I can... Alright, now that you have an Urborg in play, I can play my own Urborg. And I will play one of these 7 Brimazes in my hand. So
man.
I'm at 19.
Yeah, I don't think I can beat that guy if you have a way to kill my angel. Alright. Interesting. Okay, well, we're going to play a Springleaf Drum, followed by an Illusory Angel, and tap this for black from Urborg so I don't take any damage, and I will pass the turn.
Alright. Draw. I will Thought Seize you.
No! I know you have Bile Blight, and I wanted you to attack Bile Blight, that way I could tap Ulcerate, but now you get to see it.
Alright, well, let's see. I am actually just going to take that Ulcerate.
Yeah.
So you have an Imposter and a Disciple?
Yep. Good old do-nothings.
Imposter and a Disciple.
Alright, so that puts you at 17.
I am at 17.
Now if he attacks, I just... I don't know. I might just break it off. We'll see.
Alright, well I will attack and get a cat. Also attacking.
Yeah, I don't dig on these mind games. I'll just block.
Alright, I'll Bile Blight.
Yep. I'll take 1, you take 0.
Yep. I will use that Urborg. Go.
Alright. Can't win anymore. That's cool. Ooh, that was a good draw, actually.
I mean, winning's overrated anyway.
For you, maybe. For me, it's all I got.
Alright. Cloud Raptor.
I don't know. Let's see. We're definitely playing this, and then I gotta figure out if I want to. Let's see. I have 4 mana, so I can play Fair Imposter, bounce itself, play Disciple. But that, I don't think that really does anything. So I could just play this, trigger this, play this, bounce that. Alright, we're gonna take a damage. Down to 18. I'm gonna play Fair Imposter, trigger this, bounce itself. I think, right? Oh no, you have to sacrifice it.
No, you have to return a different creature. It says another creature.
Oh, sure. Actually, I'm just gonna play this first, trigger this, play this, trigger this, bounce this.
Sure.
And say go. Sorry, I thought it was one of the ones where you could just bounce it a bunch of times. Actually, I've never cast this card. I may have cast it in limited like twice.
I've definitely cast it in limited a few times. Let's see. Man, I'm at...
You're at 17, I'm at 18.
Alright, I'll go to 15. I will cast a Johnny.
Yeah, results.
Alright, I will. Let's see. Do I want to just put a counter on? I think I just want to put a counter on at this point. And I guess I put the counter on Brim since he can trade with the cat if he wants anyway.
Okay.
And I'll hit you, get in there for 6.
Yep. I'm at 12.
Go.
Alright, draw. I will declare my attacks.
Alright, I think I just have to kill his Cloudfin Raptor to try to keep him off of getting any military intelligence off.
Yeah. Okay, he's dead. Alright, I will not attack, maybe. I guess I'm not going to block. I'll take a Johnny for 2.
3.
Play this. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm almost dead next turn if you double strike. Black, all named blue. No, it doesn't do anything. I'm just dead. Here you go.
Alright, I don't think you're actually dead, but...
No, I'm just... There's no way I can win, really.
Yeah, I'll give him... You have 0 cards? Yeah, I'll give him flying and double strike.
Okay.
I will attack... Put you to 1. I'll cast a Soldier of the Pantheon.
Okie doke.
Say go.
Alright, no cards in hand for Inspire. Let's draw. I will cast Ulcerate.
I will discard 2 Burmans.
Alright, so I'm on the play here for game 2. Not a fantastic hand. We still have yet to see an Ensoul Artifact to draw, but I think it's keepable. There's a very good chance we do nothing and die, though, but we'll see.
Alright, well, my hand is a little land light, but we have a lot of very powerful early plays, so I'm going to keep it.
Alright, we'll go Cloudfin and sure go.
Alright, I will go to 18 and play Soldier of the Pantheon.
Okay.
Say go.
Alright, I will play Mutavault. I'll play Springleaf Drum, and then I'll cast Military Intelligence, and sure go.
Sure. I will draw. Perfect.
As in perfect draw, or...
It was exactly what I was hoping to draw. Alright, I will get in with Soldier.
Alright, 18 to 20.
I'm at 18 as well, actually.
Oh, sorry, 18 all.
Alright, so here I think I just have to fire off a Thoughtseize.
Alright.
Almost, yeah. Yeah, I gotta just take that ultimate price, I guess. And then I'm gonna play another Soldier, so I'm at 15.
Okie doke.
And say go.
Alright, draw for turn. Play a Judge's Familiar. Play Urborg, activate, or sorry, trigger this. Attack, draw a card.
Alright, I'll eat your Mutavault.
Okay.
And gain a life from the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you gain 2 life, actually. I guess I should have done it
just
post-combat.
1, right?
No, you have 2 of these guys.
Oh, yeah, you have 2 of these guys. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so and you take 1, so you're just going to be at 16. Actually.
Yeah, I'll be at 16.
Yeah, I should have played it post-combat, so I'll tap it and play another drum and say go.
Okay. Alright, well... Maybe I should have taken the second Military Intelligence.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
16 all?
I will play a Precinct Captain. I take 1.
Yep, 15 to 16.
I'll Temple of Silence and Scry. And I don't think I... Yeah, I think I do actually want this, so I'll leave it on top and say go.
Alright, draw. I will play another Military Intelligence. Attack for 2, draw 2 cards.
Sure.
Put you to 13. Well, things are about to get spicy.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Alright. I will... Let's see. Yeah, I'll get in with these two.
All
So
right,
put
I'll
you to
take 4. 12 to 13, and you get a 1/1.
I do get a 1/1. I guess I'll play Brimaz.
Okay.
I just gotta put as much pressure on and try to kill him before I get ranched. So.
All right.
So here's the ranching. All right.
Declare attacks. Draw 2 cards.
All right.
Maybe this deck is not as horrible as I thought it was.
I'm getting drummed, as they say. So I'm at 13.
Scissors.
I have to just block here and take 5, 6, 7. So I go to 6.
All right. Here we go. Tapping that's for black, obviously. I know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's 12 to 6.
Yep.
All right.
Draw. Huh. It's funny. All right. Let me see here. You know, actually, I should have not blocked. But, oh well. Live and learn. I will attack with everything. Let's see. Yeah, I'll attack with everything. Getting a cat soldier, so I hit you for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm at 4.
And I get a soldier. And I will pass the turn.
All right, I think I'm gonna die. All right. Declare attacks.
Sure.
I'll just. Actually, no. Back up. Sorry. I'm gonna cast this first. I was gonna cast it regardless, but I'm gonna cast this. Trigger Cloudfin.
Yep.
And now I would declare attacks.
I'm at 6.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay, that's fine.
So in order to play around a removal spell, I'm not sure exactly how to attack. I definitely want to attack with 2 guys and draw a card. Attacking with my ground guys doesn't seem like it's going to do all that much. Sorry, you gain a life from this too. Let's go ahead and make sure we do that.
Yeah, thanks.
He has to have like double up on removal spells or whatever for these, in order for me not to be able to have 2 blockers. Let's see, so I can block here, here, and I'll be dead. Okay. Maybe I can't attack with anything. Huh. If you have a removal spell. So if you don't have a removal spell, let's figure this out. So, I guess I have to attack with something, because I need to draw 2 cards, because the odds of me drawing something to block with are pretty high. So I guess I'll just attack for 3 and put you down to 4.
Okay,
and I'll draw
4.
2.
Yep.
Okay. I will say go.
Alright, I will end of turn. So I'm at 4. When a hero's downfall, 1 of your Springleaf Drones. Draw. Alright, I will Bile Blight.
Yeah, you got it. I didn't draw anything anyway, so.
Okay. So if I had not blocked and gone to 1, I could have just exact seed.
Wow.
Because I had 11.
All right, so I have discovered that military intelligence is not as good in this deck as it is with the, 16 one-drop flyers and 4 ornithopters version. So yeah, we're gonna cut a couple of these. I do want to leave a few. I think it's fine to draw like one of them in a situation where like Brian has a handful of removal spells, but he isn't the typical black deck. He does have a lot of pressure to put on me, and drawing too many of these could just end up in me dying, which happened last game. Ulcerate doesn't kill Brimaz, which is the most important creature that he has against me, so we're trimming on those. And then Hall of Triumph, I just don't want cards that don't actually affect the board or mess with his game plan. So Hall of Triumph, again, much better in the version with a bunch of one-drop flyers. Not as good in this matchup in this deck. So bring in Thoughtseize and Dispel to strip his removal spells and his big threats, and hopefully that'll work.
Alright, for my end, I am cutting Ephemeral Shields because my guys aren't really dying anyway, so I don't really need these. I'm also cutting a Johnny because most of my creatures are already bigger than his, I don't really need a Johnny to push through. And then lastly, I'm cutting 2 Obzats because, again, I don't need... My guys are already pretty sizable, and I don't need, like, an end game type card. I can just win the mid game.
Yep.
So.
All right, so I'm on the play this game, and this hand could very well do absolutely nothing and die, but that is a lot of the draws from this deck, I think. So I think I'm going to keep it, but I'm not very happy about it, but we could draw something off the top, and it could end up being really good. So
I'm going to keep this hand, too. It's a little awkward with the mana because we have 2 temples, so our really cheap curve is not going to get off the ground as fast as we want. But at the same time, I think this hand's still pretty strong.
all right. Judge.
The judge. All right. So we have a decision to make of what we want to do. We can either go 1-drop, 1-drop, and then a 2-drop on turn 3, or we can go Scryland, 2-drop on 2, and then 1-drops on 3. I think I like the double 1-drop plan better, even though we have to deal more damage to ourselves to pull it off. So I'm going to go ahead and take 1 and play a Soldier of the Pantheon.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right, can never block, so attack.
18.
Dark Still, your go.
All right. Draw. That was a pretty strong draw. I will go to 17 to cast Thoughtseize.
Well, first you go to 18 from your pain land, right? Because you...
I went to 18 already from the Judge's Familiar.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to counter it.
Sure. So that was something that could happen there, which I'm actually okay with that because my hand's pretty good. And I'm just going to get in for 2.
18 to 17.
And then play this and scry. I'm going to bottom that because we have this. So.
All right, draw. Ooh. That isn't so bad, but I think I actually just want to go Ornithopter, Angel, and pass turn.
Seems good. All right. What do I want to do?
Be a jerk.
Yeah.
Kill all my creatures.
I definitely want to do that. I definitely don't want to play this Urborg. You might have one, but, you know, whatever. I'm just going to play Precinct Captain and say go.
All right. Interesting. Trying to figure out what he
I
had.
had to take a point for that.
Okay, sorry. So you're 16?
Yeah.
Well, Brian's draw doesn't seem all that good, so... sorry, we'll shock ourselves down to 16. Or am I? Hold on one second. Let me think for a second. Alright, I'm actually going to install Artifact the Ornithopter. And I'm going to hit you for 9 flying. Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to Devouring Light your Ornithopter.
I will Dispel.
Ooh, that's pretty bad. Alright, I'm at 7.
And I'll play this tap and say go.
I will be dead.
Yes! We got one!
Alright, I am keeping this hand on the play. A little sketchy, but hopefully this Temple of Silence will scry us directly into what we need. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mulliganed to 6. My 7-card hand was just absolutely perfect with 1 land, and it had 0 land. But this hand is pretty bad. I don't know if my deck can actually function on a mull to 5. I suppose it could, but not against a removal-heavy deck like Brian. So we're just going to keep this and hope we get a little lucky.
All right, scry, come on, deck. And that's a easy bottom right there.
Easy bottom. All right, well, that's not a bad draw. Here we go.
Judge's Familiar. All right. Shock myself.
Okay.
Thoughtseize you.
All right, you're going to go to 16. Got a bunch of junks.
Let's see. What do I take here? I think I actually take the. Let's see. I'm gonna take the Disciple of Deceit.
Never let me have any fun.
Yep.
Angel, Dispel, Mutavault, and Mana Confluence.
Yeah, I have to take the Disciple even though I have Soldier of the Pantheon because I just need to. I need to I have a way to deal with Illusory Angel, but I don't know how I have a good way to deal with that guy. So
15, 20, and sure go.
all right, there's a Mutavault that we knew about, and I will attack with Soldier.
I think I really have to draw Ornithopter or Springleaf Drum next turn to cast Angel, and so that means I should not block with Mutavault, I guess. And it's also possible he just has a removal spell that costs 2 mana, so I think I'll just take it.
Okay, so you go to 18.
Yep.
And I could either play Pack Rat or Precinct Captain. I'm not sure what's better. I think it's Precinct Captain, but that could very well be
I think
wrong.
it's probably also Precinct Captain because it blocks this. And there's like the chance,
Very
the way that I win this game is just like get in a few points of damage that I'd, you know.
Yep.
Oh man, I have no idea what to do now. That's a weird draw. Huh. Alright, hope you don't have that stupid guy. Can't attack because I have Summoning Sickness, but I'll attack for 1. Hope you don't banish Priest me.
14.
Here you go.
Alright, well I have bad news for Todd Anderson Fan Club. We have a Vanisher Priest.
Please tell me this says non-land permanent.
Does it? I think it just says
No.
creature.
It just says creature, obviously.
Alright, attack for 4, get a Soldier.
14 null.
Go.
Yeah, the stupid thing is like I actually have the Dispel or whatever, but like it doesn't protect from that guy anyway.
It does not,
and
yeah.
I really needed some defense, so.
Yeah, I mean, if I don't have that guy, if I just have a Devouring Light, you can Dispel the next turn.
Yeah. I will attack, I guess.
Alright, 13.
Here we go. Not winning this one, boys.
Alright, so draw. I'm debating whether to attack with Banisher Priest. I probably shouldn't, but I mean, him getting back a Darksteel Citadel actually doesn't matter unless he has another in Soul. But I should probably play around it, so I'm not going to. I'm going to attack with these 3. Yep.
Take 4.
So you go to 10?
Yep.
I'm okay with him eating a Soldier there. And I'm just going to play another Soldier and a Pack Rat and say go.
Alrighty. Is 2 pair any good? I'll just go to the next game.
Alright.
Alright, so I'm on the play. My hand is pretty good actually, so I'm hoping that, you know, we'll draw something really good in the next few draws and also just crush Brian's hopes and dreams for Game 5, and I'll put up a respectable 2-3.
Alright, well, I have a sweet little curve here, and then literally nothing else, so we have to draw well for this one.
18, here you go.
Alright, we already got him at 18, got him where we want him. That was not what we wanted to draw. However, it does have fantastic art, so I'm going to play that Plains and a Soldier and say go.
Alright. Well, that was an interesting draw. We'll play Judges.
Gaining a life.
I'll play Ornithopter and attack for 2. 18 null.
I'm actually at 19.
19, sorry.
I gained a single point of
You're
life.
right, you're right.
Alright, so I'm going to play another Plains. This one's a little uglier. Get in for 2.
Yep, 16 and 19.
And I'll play a Precinct Captain.
One-time dealer, let me draw a land. I just want to get Daring Thief into play. It's not even good, but it blocks Precinct Captain. Yes!
Alright, he's in there.
Alright, unfortunately does not grow this guy, so we will attack for 3.
Alright, I'm at 16.
Yep, and now we're going to get Banisher Priest, and then all of our hopes and dreams will once again be dashed.
Alright, well I don't have Banisher Priest, but I did just draw the card Bile Blight.
Huh.
So I will probably just do that.
Alright.
Yeah. I will then ascend in these fine gents.
Yep, 12, you get a guy.
And you're up.
Alright.
Plains, Urborg.
Yeah, that's why you should play more Orborgs.
Yeah.
Man.
Mana Base of Champions over here.
Alright, I will Thoughtseize you. Down to 10.
You get a Precinct Captain, and I have 3 lands.
Oh, man. Alright, so I think I just want to hold back my Cloudfen Raptor. We'll play another Judge's Familiar.
Ding.
Yeah, you get 1 up to 17.
Yep.
I'll tap this for a black from Urborg and attack for 3.
All right, I go to 14.
And here we go.
Might have been better to block there actually, but I don't know. We'll see. Draw. Well, that was a delight. I will cast Pack Rat off of Plains Urborg.
Sure.
And I cannot attack, so I'll pass the turn. Now, hopefully I do not die.
Well, I don't think you're going to die.
If you draw on Soul, I'll probably die.
Yeah. Attack.
12.
Go. I don't think I can get out of this unless I draw on Soul next turn.
Let's
suppose
see.
Military Intelligence into draw Illusory Angel is also possibly good.
Mana Confluence.
How do you just peel Pack Rat? Man! I had this game, man. I had it.
I don't think I can attack because I can make my rat a 3/3 bigger than his raptor, but he can trade with a Mutavault, so that's just real bad for me. So I'm just going to pass the turn.
Yep. You're at 12.
I'm at 12.
That's so much damage next turn. So I can 2, 3. So I'll put you at 10, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so here's the thing. In order for me to win this game, I have to peel Insult Artifact to put on the Ornithopter to have enough flying creatures next turn to actually kill him. But in order to do that, I have to put you down to 8, I think, or not. Let's see. So 5, 6, 7, 8.
Put me to 7, right? Would that, or let's see, you could put me to 9. Would that do it?
No, I have to put you to. If I put you to 9, I probably have to block with this, right? So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah,
so
either way, just attack.
Yeah, either way, I think it's just better to attack. Or I guess maybe it's better to not attack. That way, if I don't know if it actually matters.
I think it's better to attack.
All right, so I can block with 2 Mutavaults on the Pack Rats, take this many, peel and Soul. Okay, so put you down to 8, and hope I get really, really lucky.
All right, I will discard a Godless Shrine.
Yep.
And make a Pack Rat.
Yep.
Draw. Well, that was a unfortunate draw for, let's see. I will activate Mutavaults.
Sure.
And attack with everything. Actually, that's really bad, isn't it?
I don't know.
It is bad. I'm gonna just attack with everything.
All right, we'll tap Mana Confluence for black from Urborg. Activate these 2. And not block with the Ornithopter, and I'll just block here and take 5.
All right, so I'm at 8. I have to think 5. You're at 10.
Yep.
All right, I actually have to just let damage happen.
Sure.
So, actually, do I have to do that? Yeah, sack. I'm at what, 8 right now?
Yep.
I might be able to animate 1 Mutavault. So if you draw on Soul, you have to sack. That's 5, 6, 7. I guess I can animate. Well,
why does it matter? You're not I mean, like, these guys are just dying.
Yeah.
And you can activate this in response to a removal spell on either one of these.
Well, the issue is I drew a removal spell, and I want to be able to pay for double Judge's Familiar.
Okay.
So I think that, since I'm at 8, I think I can afford to have it countered. So I am gonna activate.
How can you afford to have it countered? If I draw the thing and I see, I
7,
see.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right, that's fine.
So
take 5 down to 5, and you get a guy.
Yep. And I will.
Actually, I should block the. I'm gonna block the soldier too.
Okay.
Right? So I'm gonna do a 6.
Yeah, it's free block.
Not that it matters, but.
Actually, I can just play this land, so I guess it doesn't. I don't get to make a rat, but.
Well, I'm gonna show you the spell that I have.
Oh, jeez.
No. All right.
It was a blue card, but yeah.
All right, it was nowhere. All right, cool. Good game, sir.
Good games.
Well, that didn't work out as I had planned. To say this deck is schizophrenic, would not even begin to describe it. I don't know. It was something fun that I wanted to try. I know that I got obliterated by Thoughtseize Pack Rat deck, but your deck obviously is a lot different from your normal mono black, so I don't know.
Yeah, like this is kind of a weird take on the deck. Like Banisher Priests and things like that are just randomly insanely good against you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I will say that Dispel was pretty good.
I mean, I drew 2 copies of Dispel in game 4 and 5 and never was able to cast them, so they weren't that good.
Okay.
It was very good in game 3. Though,
it was a bit of a blowout in game 3.
Yeah. For the most part, I mean, this deck obviously probably not fantastic. Don't, take my word that, this is the best deck in the format or anything silly like that, because it's absolutely not. But a lot of the ideas in the deck are cool. I think once the pressure of the mono black based decks rotate a little bit, their clock's not going to be as good. Things like Desecration Demon and Pack Rat aren't going to be putting as much pressure on you, so you have a little more time to do things. I think that'll actually make Inspire and Springleaf Drum, that combo, actually into something relevant,
Yeah.
And I wouldn't even be surprised if something like King Makar or more copies of Daring Thief end up seeing a lot more play. That was a deck at the Block Constructor Pro Tour.
I lost twice to it, actually.
Yeah, and it was great. That was the MTG Madness deck for that tournament. So,
yep.
I think, like I said, once a couple of those cards get out of the format, this could be a lot different and maybe a lot of fun. So,
yeah, there's definitely a lot of sweet combos in the deck. So, may not be the best right now, but it's definitely something to keep your eye on.
I just want a mono blue Burning Tree Emissary, so I can Burning Tree, or turn 1 Springleaf Drum, turn 2 Burning Tree, Illusory Angel. But
yeah.
I mean, you could do that with Burning Tree, but the mana is even worse than it already is. So
yeah, I think if they ever print a paper card, and Soul Artifact's just going to be the nuts. just cut up the metagame or whatever.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Zvi's decks felt like it was pretty cool. I did like the idea of the removal spells with very aggressive threats like Soldier and Precinct Captain.
I was surprised at the mana base not screwing me over.
Yeah,
it actually never did.
Yeah, you did. You drew Uberg twice when it could have potentially screwed you over, I think. But
yeah,
it helped a lot. But Brimaz still very good. Don't have a lot to say about much else in the deck.
Devouring Light has awesome art.
Yes, it
Whether
does.
or not the card's good remains to be seen.
Yeah.
The art is fantastic.
Yep.
So.
All right, guys. Well, that's going to be all for me and Brian this week. Thanks for watching. Sorry I let you down. We'll see you next time.